Students, aka residents of Abode Valley, Potheri, face few hardship today. Let's look into it and start the journey. Hello passengers, welcome to Tony Express. Today I came across a scene at Potheri near SRM at Abode Valley. It is a township, and while many are students there renting the place, few are the owners of the apartment itself. Anyway, let's look into what happened. I have a couple of friends at Abode, and one of my friends has been admitted to the at SRM hospital. I took another friend who happened to be his roommate to the hospital to visit him at around 10 or so at night. Anyway, while coming back, it was almost 11:45, and the gates were locked, and there were a couple of students standing, not dozens of students standing. So my friend made an attempt to go in, and we did show him a proof that his flatmate and his friend has been admitted, and we had a video call with him, and we showed him the proof, and they asked us to wait for 5 or 10 minutes, and we waited. We waited for more than 30 to 45 minutes now, and they still haven't opened the gates. In the meantime, students or residents, many of them were waiting in line both the sides of the gates. People are looking to come out, and people are looking to get in, but there were a couple of arguments as well with the security team ever since the raid. So for people who don't know about the raid, so a couple of months ago, there were like 70 to 80 police who raided every apartment inside Abode Valley, which is a township, or which is a gated community, by the way. They raided every room there, every apartment, and they arrested a couple of students, other things. Anyway, they were released because of them being students. Also, some of them are not even a part of it. They were just in the wrong room, wrong time, I would say. Anyway, so coming back to today. So we waited for more than 30 minutes. I was waiting with my friend for him to get back to his flat. And there were a lot of arguments. There were a lot of people waiting outside, including girls and family. Yet the gates were not opened. So it was almost 12:30 now. People are still arguing. People are still talking about it, talking to the security. And the security were kind of rude to a couple of students. The security knew only Tamil, and one or two guys spoke English. Anyway, and all these students are, most of them are from North India, and some of them are from Andhra and other states as well. So anyway, since these guys know Tamil, I went and I asked them what's going on, and the security said that there was a fight amongst few people near Abode Valley at a tea shop, and police instructed the securities not to allow people outside. It makes sense. I am with the security in this case if police has instructed them. However, upon listening to the students, they were not informed prior about the new rule. This happened like 3 or 4 days ago, right? And yesterday they allowed people outside and inside of the apartment. Come on, it's an apartment, not an hostel, right? If it were an hostel, I wouldn't be making this video. But it is an apartment. People, the residents there, the students there are the residents who rented the place or they own the place. It doesn't matter. They're still the residents of Abode Valley. However, they were treated very badly. They were treated like a mere hosteler, but it is not an hostel, right? Having a curfew is fine. However, it has to be informed to the students prior, either through email or through a common message board or anything, any community hall. But they were not informed. Hence, people were queuing up, looking to get out of Abode or get into it. If I am in an apartment, and if they didn't let me in after 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I wouldn't stay at that place because I pay rent for that apartment and I can get in and get out anytime I want. It's my right and it's my freedom as well. Come on, we have all been students at one point of time. What's wrong with getting outside after midnight? It's not like they're kids. They're adults. And they have valid IDs as well. So we had a solid case. We had a legitimate case of going to a hospital. And few also had medical emergencies. It doesn't even matter if they wanted to go enjoy, they wanted to go for coffee or dinner. It doesn't matter. It's an apartment. People can go in and go out anytime they want, as long as they put an entry, right? They are not visitors of the place. They are the residents of the place. However, that's not the case here. So they are treated worse than an hosteler. So some of them were looking to go to a restaurant to have a midnight snack or food because they are students and they are from North India or they are from other states in general. So they might not be cooking at home and they would go out to have dinner, right? Even if they wanted to go out and have some fun, it's none of their business, right, to hold them. While when I asked the security, right, again, I went and asked them, they said, I asked them why they are holding them up. Why can't they just let the people in at least, if not letting out? He said, so that they won't come late tomorrow. They'll learn their lesson and they won't have fun. Is that a solid reason? Is that an excuse? What lesson will they learn? That they should not have fun? Or they should not get out of their own apartment where they paid for, and who's paying them money as well? So the securities are paid by the residents, right? From their rent, from their maintenance amount, the securities are getting paid. Still, irrespective of that, they are being treated this way. That's why I'm taking a side of the students, because, I wouldn't even call them students. They are the residents of the apartment. If I call them students, then they will become a part of a bigger problem. But that's not my case here. They are the residents of Abode Valley. They are the residents of an apartment or apartment building. They are the residents of a township or gated community. So they have the right. They have the right to get in and get out anytime they want. That's what I'm trying to say here. Some people may ask, what's their business going out at 1? Why were they out? It could be anything. It doesn't matter. Irrespective of the reason, they should be allowed, is what I'm trying to say. The reason given by the security made sense at first, that there were a lot of clash, fight happening near Abode. But what did these students do? What did these residents do? Even girls. I would say this is right if they have condemned or scrutinized the people who fought, who had a clash. But they are scrutinizing, they are tightening the security for normal people who had nothing to do with the fight, who had nothing to do with the clash. So how does this make sense? We are scrutinizing their freedom, their independence, and their right to live. It's not even about North India, South India. It's not even about states. It's about a student's right. It's about a resident's right. It's about a person's right. I'll post the entire video here. Look at it and tell me whose side are you on.
भाई बात करें तो भाई को
ஆனால் ஒரு வருஷமா நான் இங்கே வந்து அதுக்கு மேலே தான் வந்துட்டு இருக்கேன். நான் பார்த்துட்டு தான் இருக்கேன். நீங்கள் சொல்கிறீங்க இதுக்கு மேலே பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. இல்லை, நான் இவங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், இது ஹாஸ்டல் கிடையாதுல்ல. ஸோ அவங்க நைட்டு வெளில போயிட்டு வருவாங்க.
சண்டை போடலாமா?
இப்போ சண்டை போட்டது இவங்களா? இல்லைல்ல, இவங்க சண்டை. அப்போ சண்டை போட்டவங்க நீங்கள் பிடிச்சி நிற்க வைக்கிறது கரெக்டு.
Sir, you will open gate, sir. You are saying it for half an hour, sir. But I need to eat medicines right now. Take it. Why are you delaying my health? Why are you compromising my health for this Abode Valley security? Have you sent us mail? No. Have you circulated any WhatsApp message? No. Have you priorly announced us? No. Why are you announcing us? He is saying something in Tamil. I don't know. Chepan, sir. Chepan. Sorry. Tomorrow, office morning of the convention in Abode. Okay. Sir. Can you put medicine? మీరు ఇప్పుడు అలౌ చేస్తారా చేయరా లోపల? I'm taking the 50 lakh property for staying inside. Tell me a simple thing. It's clearly mentioned in the owner association group.
You are not stopping any fight. Yesterday fight happened, tomorrow again fight will be there. You are not stopping anything. By doing this, you are not stopping anything. I am telling you that. It is just for
You
show.
will not more fight. Nothing will be stopped. You are doing like that. Not allowed students. For a single person or a single group of students, everyone will not be a sufferer. Clear? At least, if you want to have a food, if you have an emergency, if you have to go to airport, what to do?
That's a bit different.
Otherwise, you should be going in hostel only. You should stay hostel.
वीडियो बनाओ वीडियो.
He's actually making a good point. See, you guys are like, it'll cause more problem, yeah. Just fight peacefully, like for your rights. That's more than enough. It's not like SRM Hostel, right, where you cannot go out. This is, you're paying for it. Yeah, exactly. They're not even allowing the families to go in. That's I would say all these things are unnecessary. Yeah.
यार वो बड़ा ना रोड ऐसे कहीं टूट जाएगा अरे ऐसे बहुत खुल जाएगा खुला हुआ है
They're opening. They're opening. No.
they just wrapped it around it.
We can easily take it.
This is not safe.
I don't know why they are doing this, but this is waste of time for everyone. Huh? Some people are here for more than 1 hour, right? Like girls here as well.
ऐसा करके आपका लिवरपूल में 2000 लगा 1000 उसमें लगा क्योंकि उसका पे आउट ज्यादा है ना
Guys, if there was a fight, I wouldn't have stood against the security here. I would have supported the security. But the thing is, this is nonsense. There's no reason for them to do this here. Just because someone who fought, it doesn't mean that everyone has to stand outside at around midnight. It's like 1 o'clock right now, close to 1 o'clock. And the security is making everyone stand outside, including ladies and including families. And this is a township. This is not a hostel or something. This is a private or this is an apartment. So I don't know why they are treating them like a hostel is. These are like normal people here, right? They can go out for food. They can go out for anything. Doesn't matter. It's none of their business. And even people who are visiting the hospital, even after showing the proof, they are still making them wait outside for more than 1 hour now. This is not good. So time is now at 1 or something. So finally they opened the gates for everyone.
Anyway, after watching all these, you would have had some idea by now. Please comment on it. However, my take on this is allow them to go, allow them to get in at least. And if you're setting a curfew because of the riots, because of the clash, inform the students or inform the residents beforehand so that they won't make that mistake. It's not even a mistake in the first place. However, they can be cautious of what's going on. And I wouldn't even blame the securities here, but a proper rule should be made. The apartment rule, I would say, not the students' rule, not the residents' rule, the apartment rule. Let there be a discussion about this. Let the apartment society members be involved so that they are aware of what's going on at night and midnight. And let these people have their freedom. Let them enjoy their college life. We have all been there, as I said before. We have all been there. We have enjoyed our fair share of college days, right? Let them also do that. I hope everything will be sorted out as soon as possible. and the securities be made aware of the residents' rights, and let there be peace. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Let's see you on our next journey.